Hey, what's going on, guys? Phil here from Custom Auto Sales TV on YouTube. Today we're bringing you the ARKON lineup so you can see these things side by side, sort of. Anyway, we're starting off with the ARKON Lincoln, which is obviously this wheel here. That's why I'm talking about it. So this wheel we've seen used on a ton of different applications, and that's kind of the purpose of this video, is just to explain to you guys the differences between each of these wheels. They have a ton of similarities, which you're going to see, but they also have some unique style differences that make them unique. So the ARKON Lincoln is obviously this big, chunky, thick spoked wheel that has a really huge lip. The finish goes all the way back to the back. Jared's are really dirty because he's got an old truck that makes a lot of brake dust, so his get dirty. But the front, obviously you can see this chrome finish, and then it does go all the way back, so there's no ridge, so it looks like this thing basically has like a 12-inch lip, but it's also concave, so these spokes dive back to the hub of the wheel. Now obviously on the front of Jared's truck, he's got manual locking hubs, so he doesn't have the center cap on here. We'll probably get you a shot of the center cap there on the back wheels, but just a note to mention there. So these things I've seen on anywhere from a 25-year-old Bronco to brand new Super Duties and just anything in between. It really does work on a lot of different stuff. And then obviously the big point that ARKON wants you to know is that these are proper directional, meaning on one side you have a left side and a right side. So you can be digging or swooping, whatever your preference is, but all the way around. You don't have one side going one way and one side going the other way. They're proper directional. All of them also have exposed lug nuts, so you can run the spikes on them. Nothing on the rim of the wheel, it's clean other than the logo, so there's no rivets or anything like that. And overall, just a really simple, really clean wheel, lots of space here. So if you got like a big brake kit or brake caliper covers, or you got your brake calipers painted, it looks really nice there. So we'll then move on to the next wheel. This is the Alexander, and as you can see, this wheel's a lot more busy. There's a lot more going on here. It's still gonna be that proper directional wheel, meaning again, you have a left side and a right side. And then the difference here, obviously this one's black and milled, and you can just see that there's a lot of spokes going on. I'm not gonna count them because there's just too many for that, but same kind of thing here. Really clean, small center cap, as small as we could get them, exposed lug nuts, a clean rim, nothing on the rim of the wheel, just the logo milled in there. And then again, same kind of thing. This one does have a ridge just because it has so many spokes and they all come out to it, but there's still some concavity. These spokes start at the edge of the wheel here, and then they come, I'm gonna go this way so you can see it, but they come out and then dive back. So there's a little bit of concavity to the wheel as well. The center of this hub is pushed back a little bit. So again, just a different style thing you got going on there. And then we completely change it up with the next one. This is the ARKON Cleopatra, and we've seen this on a lot more of the like off-road kind of styled trucks. Now this is still a 20-inch wheel on here, but it's wrapped in a 37, so there's a lot more rubber on here. And that's kind of what we're seeing people do with these, especially in the smaller sizes like the 20x10s and whatnot. This wheel also does come in a 24x14, however, and then in those sizes, we're seeing people use them on show builds. But in general, this wheel with the spokes, just how they're designed, we're seeing it used in a lot more of these off-road kind of looking setups. So that's like what people are doing with these. It's really windy, so I'm probably gonna blow over at some point, but I think we're doing okay for now. Also forgot to mention on the Alexander, which we can just point at this one, the most popular build for these is going to be your Rams. A lot of 4th gen, a couple of 5th gen people running these on the Rams. Back over here. I really don't have a ton more to say about this one, just other than for style. You do again have a finish that goes all the way back, so this nice black finish goes all the way to the back. So it kind of gives that look of a deeper lip, even though there's not a ton on here. And again, proper directional, exposed lug nuts, minimalistic center cap, and it has some concavity to it where the spokes dive back towards the hub of the wheel. Now, to show you the next one, the Victory, we actually have to go inside because if you didn't catch the tug of war video, I snapped the drive shaft on the Power Stroke. So we'll go check that one out. So this is going to be the ARKON Crown Series Victory, which as you can see, this one is in a red finish, and this is a standard finish that you can just pick up right off the website. Again, center caps are pulled out of here because I had to manually lock the hubs when I put this thing in 4 low and then broke the front drive shaft. So the main difference here as far as style is going to be that this actually has removable pieces. So we are going to call it a multi-piece wheel, but not in the true sense of a front half, back half, face, etc., all that. So you can actually take this chrome ring and pull it right out of here. You undo this hardware. It's real metal hardware. It's not plastic. And then you can have that painted any color you want or run it the like chrome that it comes. But we're seeing a lot of people do custom finish options, and we really designed this wheel so that you could do that. If you think about it, if you wanted to paint the outside black and the inside lime green, say, if you pop off this ring, you don't have to worry so much about your tape line because you can just put that ring back on and it's gonna hide it. So it makes this wheel really easy to customize and do custom finishes on it. Again, when you do look at the center cap, minimalistic, as small as can be, even on the 8-lug trucks, exposed lug nuts still, and I think that pretty much rounds it out. Again, big lip, also a little bit of concavity where it dives back just a smidge. This big twisted pattern, a little more busy, but kind of gives that high-end luxury feel. And these are mostly going to be seen on your big show trucks in the big sizes. So that's the ARKON lineup. If you have any questions on them, check them out on the website. I guarantee you the link's in the description. That's all I got. Peace. Woo.